Well, the big one is about to happen. The big, massive storm of epic proportions, and I'm concerned. So, let's talk about it. Welcome, everyone, to my humble life. And this time, I really mean it. So, we're having a big storm, and I am right smack in its way. And it's pretty intimidating because I'm by myself. I've got 11 animals, yeah. My mom's dog, a dog that I rescued, 4 donkeys, 5 horses, 2 giraffes. I live in a camper and I'm building a house. And I left Hollywood, California, and I moved to Tennessee because it's important to force change in your life for growth every so often. I could have stayed there, but I knew that I have to get uncomfortable to really appreciate this life that I live. Moving out of Hollywood to Texas, and Texas kicked my ass. Like, that was hard. Then I bought land in Tennessee and I had nothing, just a camper, no fencing, no water, no power, nothing. But I had my land. Now I'm a few years now into this build. I'm still not done with the house build, but I'm going to start showing you guys. Now I have to deal with this storm. And I'm really annoyed by it because obviously people know. When you know why this is going on. Most of you guys don't get it. You're like, oh my God, it's such a natural event. Really though? And knowing that when you can't unsee what you see, you carry more weight on your shoulders with how you experience life. Yeah. This is Thursday. The storm will hit Saturday and Sunday. I'm right in its path. And so I went out, and can I speak English? I went out and I purchased everything to get ready. We're talking, okay, what are the things I did? First, I got the horse feed, enough for 10 days. A lot of it. I mean, bags and bags and bags of horse feed. I have enough hay. I bought a water trough, a 200-gallon water trough. Clumsy big ass thing. I'm like yanking it around. We'll fill that up with water. I've got 2 more big water troughs. I have 200 pounds of propane. I have a generator. I bought gas for the generator. Tomorrow I'm going to get barbed wire in case my fencing goes down. I'm going to do the whole clay pot just in case for extra heat. My truck, I bought a truck battery because I know that the battery on my truck or in my truck was starting to act a little funky. I was like, oh, nope, we need 4-wheel drive. I have a 4-wheel drive. I have a side-by-side. So if the roads are icy, I can use my side-by-side or even my truck. I have done so many things. I bought 2 weeks worth of grass-fed meat, tons of dog food, horse food, dog food, people food, gas, propane, water tanks, you name it. I am ready. People are so unprepared. This man at the supermarket doesn't have anything. A woman standing in line buying a bunch of junk doesn't have anything. I mean, I have a well. I have a generator. The neighbor has no generator. Oh, like, you don't have a generator? No. He's on a well as well. I said, well, if you run out of water, you can use my generator and fill your water back up again. He looked at me like I had 3 heads, like, you're so ridiculous. Nothing's going to go wrong. Okay. This is how disasters happen, and you wonder how people, like, freeze to death in their home. Oh, not my ass. I'm, like, over-prepared. I bought my generator when I moved to Texas right when that storm hit there. I don't ever want to be without power, especially when I have big animals. Yeah. I don't understand people. I don't. I'm not afraid because I'm so over-prepared with food and power and gas and water. I'm in a camper, so the heat, central heat, if the power goes out, I still have power because of the battery. The lights won't even flicker. The battery's charged. I can still have central heat, but then that will wear down, and then I charge my camper battery with the generator. And if I don't want to keep going through that, I just use the oven, which doesn't need power, which makes this central part of my camper hot because I'm not trying to heat a house with an oven. I am over prepared, and I don't understand why people are not more prepared. My neighbor, the man at the store, the woman in line. I don't get people. And I guess you could sort of make the same equation to my dietary measures. When I travel, you guys, I make food for 3 days. I cook food for 3 days. I don't care if I'm going to another state or if I'm going to the jungles of Brazil. I'm going to have my own food for the first 3 days before I figure out where to get more food. Because people are like, oh my God, I'm going to Florida. How am I going to do keto? I'm like, are you serious? You cannot be serious. There's something wrong with me because I will cook food for 3 days. And I've done that. So when I arrive somewhere, I don't run, oh my God, I have to go to the supermarket. I'm starving. I don't have to worry about eating garbage because I have food with me. I don't eat airplane food. If I arrive, when I went back to California to visit, I arrived late. I go to my friend's house. I had steak. I ate it. I went to sleep. I had food for the morning. I was good to go. So it is my sort of quasi rant. I don't understand why people are not more prepared. In life in general, right? I have exercise bands so I can exercise from home. I always cook my own food. I always pre-make food for a couple of days. And I think this is how I've kept myself from aging, from losing my self-value and confidence. It's to be ready in life, no matter what happens. You're not like just shocked. Oh my God, I don't know how to deal with this situation. I'm always prepared. Comment below. Are you living in the storm area? Are you concerned? Are you ready? I just got to say this too. My neighbor was like, why get a generator? What a waste of money. You never use it. And I was like, I've used mine all the time on the house build. Now, I never want to be stuck without power. Even when my house is done, I'm going solar. I'm not flucking around. And I still have a power pole to my camper. So I can always still charge my batteries if I go full, when I get my solar hooked up. People are not prepared, but I am. I got to get barbed wire, and I'm going to get the clay pots that you put upside down, put candles in, just in case as a fourth thing, unless I don't have heat, because it's going to be cold the next couple days. And I'm out, because now I got to deal with my mom's dog, who's crying and whining. He 19, can't see, can't hear, teeth missing. And I'm out. Energy! Comment below.